Hi everyone, this is Christine Josti of Mail Something Pretty, and I wanted to show you these two anchor cards. They are part of a summer card kit, to-go kit that I put together that's available to you. So you can either follow along and make with your own supplies, or you can purchase the kit and just follow along and make the cards. The kit has 6 cards, so these are 2, and they're all summer themed. So these are 2 anchor cards. There are 2 flower cards, Gerber Daisy and a sunflower, and then there's 2 whale cards. All of the cards are a trifold, like that, and they're really easy to put together. Everything that you need comes right in your envelopes, and so I'm going to show you how to put them together. There is no stamping involved, so you can stamp whatever you want with stamps that you have. Per policy of Stampin' Up, I'm not allowed to send stamped images in the mail as part of kits. So all your so for this, let's see, for this card, here are all your pieces. They're all pre-cut and ready to go. I used to cut the anchor and the steering wheel the smooth sailing dies. So here's the anchor and the wheel, but it comes with we're going to use this actually on the this card. This is what I used. It's upside down, looks like seagrass, but it's a nice little die set, and it coordinates with the Sailing Home stamp set, so that is available through the Stampin' Up catalog if you like it. All right, so the first parts we are just going to, this is old paper. You can see it's Halloween paper, but we're using it with the anchor. And this one goes on the front. And let me actually, the paper is 11 inches by 4 1/4. So I just took a whole sheet of cardstock, cut it on the long side, and then I scored it at 3 1/2 and 7 1/2, and that gives you the trifold. And then what I did, I tried to be smart. I cut the steering wheel already out of the soft suede, and then the steering wheel left over you're going to use in this other card. And so then I cut early espresso ones. Just take these pieces out, and they fit right inside because it's the same side. So it has a little bit of interest, they would say, a little surprise. So we're just going to put that down. And then I'm actually just going to put a little glue on the steering, oh, yeah, I guess the steering wheel, the ship wheel. I'm going to use my tweezers. And it fits right in here nicely. And then you get, so now you get 3 colors. So I thought that looked kind of nice. So it's a little inlay, you know, like they do the inlay with the wood. So that's the basics of the trifold. And then I'm just gonna tape these together. Oops. Sometimes you have to give just a little start. This new seal, and actually if you flick it that way, it actually usually prevents you from having to wind it. So I used, for these are just 2 circles, I used my stitch layers. Oops, I got glue on there. There we go. And then the layering circles I did in real red. So we'll put our, let's see what we did here. Oh, in your kit, you're going to get a little envelope here with all sorts of little pieces. The only thing you need for the anchor cards in the envelope is your, it's not even string, it's like your hemp. So what I did, I put 2 ends together, and then you have your anchor. You may have to punch out the little hole there. Put the 2 ends together at the front, and then pull, and then before you pull all the way out, you have this little loop. Take the 2 ends and put them through the loop, and that kind of secures it on there. And then I'm going to just tie a knot like that, and then we're gonna seal it down there like I did there. But I'm going to use dimensionals, and I don't think I have any little ones up with me here. So what I'm gonna do is just cut a big one in half. Oops. And then put it there and there. I was using glue earlier and my fingers are all tacky and everything is like sticking to them. Okay. So you put your anchor down, and now I'm gonna put 3 dimensionals down. You can even, I think what I did before is I put the circle down first and then I put the anchor on. That'd probably be smarter. And then I'm going to just use a glue dot. You can use a little dab of glue, you just have to hold it down for a minute. And I'm gonna just put the glue dot right there. Oops. Take whatever's stuck to it off. And then I'm just gonna put my knot right on top of that glue dot. Okay, so that is the first anchor card. And then the second one, this is on soft sea foam. Oh, you know what I forgot? I'll bring it up for the next card. I forgot to bring up the embossing folder. I embossed, hopefully you can see them, these two. It coordinates with the whale punch that we're going to use next, and I forget what it's called, but it's some sort of texture that goes underwater. I don't remember. I'll find out what it's called. So let's see. This is Seaside Spray. Feel free to reverse the colors of what you want on the front and on the inside. So that one goes there. And this one. And you can see I'm only doing the top and the bottom, or you can do side to side with this new stamping seal because it's very strong. So I don't feel like I need to do all 4 sides, which is kind of nice. If you do, feel free to do all 4 sides, but it is pretty strong. So then you have these pieces that were also in your envelope. So the anchor, remember we cut that out of this brown, not the anchor, the ship's wheel. So put a little glue on that. And you can put it on here if you want, but I actually just put it on because it's a smoother surface. I put it on the inside there. And again, you can stamp whatever you want on the inside there. And then, let's see, I used that seagrass. I actually, just as a little tip, this is with vellum and this is with shaded spruce color. I actually put my vellum and the shaded spruce cardstock together and then ran it through the die, and it cut them both at once. So that actually saved on a little bit of time of cutting. And then I'm just gonna poke these holes out. And then what you can do is just put a little glue. Use a lot of glue in these projects. Right there. And then you can either, it's up to you, put it in the same direction, or you can do an opposite direction. This one I'll do the same, only because that one's opposite, so you can see both. And I'm just using, again, a little glue on the bottom. The vellum is see-through, so you don't want to use, it actually kind of dries clear. But if you use glue dots or something, you would actually see those. But we're going to put our anchor on top too, so that's going to kind of cover it. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take a dimensional and cut it in half. And your anchors, some will come shiny, like, oops, well, they're both kind of shiny. This one, I use the silver foil. And this one, I'll just have a little hangover of, there we go, is with the old brushed silver. I had a little left, so I used that up, and so they both look really nice. So that's just the difference of the grass going the same direction and the grass going the opposite direction. Okay, so those are the 2 anchor cards. pretty quick to put together, but they're just fun. You know, they're masculine, but they can be feminine. You know, they can really be for anybody. And that was my thought with a lot of these summer cards. It can be sent to anyone. Okay, so I'm going to do one more video for the whale cards, and I had just filmed the flower cards. You can watch them in any order. If you're interested in the kits, reach out to me. They're $30 for the 6 cards. I'm at mailsomethingpretty.com, and I'm Christine. Thanks. Bye-bye.